Yeah, it's going.
Okay, sick. All right, boys, here we go again. This one's going to be real efficient. We're going to be really efficient with this one. Get in, get out, so we can go watch the games this weekend that we're going to be picking, as you guys will hear in this episode. But couple things to get out of the way first. Again, all of our listeners and watchers, go follow us on every social media platform. We're everywhere. Stag, Talk, Twitter.
X
now, right?
We haven't been efficient on Twitter.
We need to use that more.
Nin, take it over.
We should get on
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
Nin, post some shit on there.
On LinkedIn.
I just opened this fucking wrapper, and I got in the package. Like, I didn't get in the inside of the package. I ripped open the middle of the package, like the cushion.
Oh boy, what is that?
Well designed. Well designed.
What is that?
I'm just trying to literally open the package,
hived up.
and next thing you know, I open the inside of the shit. It's disgusting.
Should we
Okay.
make an LLC?
Attaboy. Anyways,
Should we create an LLC and get on LinkedIn?
Yes, we should.
we could.
We should go limited lie.
Do
Copyright.
tax write-offs.
We could.
for the boys. We can do it.
Limited.
We can do a tax write-off on all of
What
our
does that mean?
equipment.
What does that mean?
Limited liability corporation.
Corporation. That's it. All right. Anyways, getting back on track here. We're gonna be running a bowl pick'em, but it's gonna be a confidence pool, right? So same thing as we did last year. Little quick explanation of what that is all about is there's 41 bowl games, give or take, somewhere around there. All those games will be picked Sunday, which is pure.
Yeah, it is unreal.
It's gonna be a hell of a day. But, it's going to be a sick weekend of football. But confidence pool is you're going to pick, if you're confident, like Michigan beating whoever they play, you'd give them more points. If they win, you get that amount of points. If they lose, you lose that amount of points. So that's going to be interesting. We'll get that going as soon as the bowls get picked. And then another thing coming out next week is going to be our 1-year Annie. Congratulatory to us.
We're going to be popping champagne.
Yeah. We're gonna all be together. I think.
We should actually get
going
champagne
there.
though. That'd be sick.
Yeah, we might be buckled during that episode. We'll figure something out. Yeah, I'm in. Man. I'm in. We could definitely do that. We'll get together. That's gonna be a hell of an episode. So make sure to tune in this week. Next week actually. This week if you want to, if you're gonna be watching football and get our opinions on these games.
How about watch every week? That'd be great.
Incredible at picking. So we're gonna get all
of
our picks done. But
whatever Nick says, opposite.
But Dixon's been holding up this poppy can for the last 12 minutes. So Dixon, tell us a bit about that, and then we'll get into trivia.
Shout out to Poppy, best drink in the world for your body and for your taste buds. Your palate will be satisfied when you drink this. Honestly, every flavor but root beer is amazing. Root beer needs some work. Watermelon's a new one I just tried. It's fantastic. But this one is raspberry rose. Feminine, but satisfies my taste buds and my gut. It's been a rough road for me and my stomach issues, and Poppy's only helped. And when we do our 1-year anniversary, I will not be drinking alcohol. I will be hammered off Poppy. Shout out to Poppy.
Really?
Correct.
Why does the root beer one need some work?
Devil's lettuce with us.
The root beer one doesn't quite taste like root beer. It tastes like Pepto-Bismol, in my opinion. It's quite
a little Bismol action.
Very medicinal.
Do you like normal root beer?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's not my preferred drink of choice.
Whatever. Point valid then.
I can second the Poppy call there. We're all big fans of Poppy, but Poppy's pure. It's gets your gut in the right shape, and you'll be all right moving forward. So let's get into picks, all right?
Yeah, moving on.
Well, go off the list that I sent in the group chat earlier. We'll go in that order because that's chronological order on how they are timed up.
Chronological.
Yes. All right.
Okay, we're getting into conference championship picks. First game of the week that we're going to be picking is going to be the Pac-12 championship, Oregon against Washington in Vegas at Allegiant Stadium. I'm going to go first with my pick here because I'm very passionate about it, and you'll see it on Instagram because it's going to be my lock of the week. As you boys know, I picked Washington to win it all, which is a bit off the rails, but I think it could happen. If you boys haven't seen, which I'm shocked if you haven't, Oregon's favored by 10 points, which is ridiculous. I think Washington is getting extremely disrespected. They're undefeated. I don't really give a damn that they beat them already this year. I know it's tough to beat two teams in the same year. Or the same team twice. My bad.
Did the line move from 9.5 to 10?
Give me...
Yeah, it started
yes,
at 9.5.
It did. Yeah, started at 9.5. It's up to 10 now. I'm going to go Washington because we're going to be doing pick straight up tonight. So I'm going to go Washington straight up. My lock is going to be Washington plus 10. I just think they're extremely disrespected in this game. They're well aware of what the line's at and how everybody's feeling about the game because everybody is picking Oregon. Like literally everybody that I've heard, except for Dave Portnoy, has picked Oregon. Usually with the points too, minus 10. So they think they're going to bury Washington. I think otherwise, and I give me the Washington Huskies to win the Pac-12, and then they're going to go on and win it all somehow. Probably not, but I'm going to commit to it. Washington over Oregon. Nin, what do you got for that game?
Oregon, they're winning. I think Bo Nix is unreal,
Fair.
and I don't
He
know.
is.
I just like.
He
I think
is.
they're gonna. I think they're gonna cover by 10. Honestly,
Okay, so you go Oregon on the cover. All right. Dixon?
I'm going to fade you, Connie. Go with majority vote. Same as Nick. I think Oregon takes this one. I watched that game when they played at Washington. It was too close for comfort, especially in a home game, and Washington's supposed to be amazing. Yes, they're undefeated. They found a way to win some games this year. They're kind of similar to Florida State, in my opinion, only they do have probably the best quarterback besides Bo Nix in college football. I think Oregon's going to – I don't know if they'll win by 10 or more, but I think they win by a score, like a touchdown.
Connie loves that I took the cover by 10 because my betting recently has been so bad.
Yeah, it is horrendous.
So I'm taking the opposite.
Yeah, that's bad.
And that was unknown before this, too. Because I didn't know Nin was going to go Oregon minus 10. So I love Washington plus 10 even more now.
Yeah, how could you not? If those words come out
So,
of his
Ag, what do
mouth,
you
My turn?
he's fucked.
Lock it in then.
Yeah, I mean,
Eat.
especially after that, no matter what Nick said there, I was riding Washington. Unreal disrespect, as Connie said. This team has already beat Oregon once, and they're 10-point dogs. 10-point dogs against a team they've already beat up on. I think that's just going to light an absolute fire underneath Washington, and they're going to come out on top and be conference champs. Come on, give me Washington.
Well said. I agree. Nin?
Matching the game of the year.
Oh,
Toledo versus University of Miami, Ohio. Egg, who are we riding?
Dude. Give me Toledo. What's the line at?
I don't know.
Toledo's favored by 8.
Yeah, I mean,
Toledo.
I'm trying to find it right now on the...
The Rockets. The Rockets have played good ball all year. I mean, Bowling Green should be in there.
They have.
But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, give me Toledo. I don't think
Yes.
there's really even any
Yes.
second guessing about that.
well,
Yes.
Auto
you're
Toledo.
pulling for the Rockets. I'm just gonna say it. I'm pulling for University of Miami, Ohio. Because I know
Okay.
it won't
Classic.
happen.
Classic.
I'm pulling for them.
Okay. I'll go next, Dixon. There's no way that we can justify this because I think I can speak for all four of us. We don't really. No, I like the Maction, and I shout out to our boy Finn Hogan who came on the pod. He's a Maction guy, so we do care about the Mac, but I don't know much about these two teams. But Toledo's favored by 8, and this one straight up, I'm just gonna go with the Rockets. Give me Toledo. Dixon, who do you got?
Rockets -8. Rockets money line. Don't really know too much about either team. And besides this
love it.
first pick with Oregon, I will probably go opposite of Bane all night. Maybe besides the Big Ten championship, because that's pretty heavily favored.
I just don't think there's really that much to be said about that game. I think it's Toledo. Like,
Exactly,
not even any
exactly.
doubt in anybody's mind.
You guys never know, though. It's action football. Like, fucking
Correct.
goddamn
Some say
Central
it's
Michigan.
better than the
You
NFL.
have no idea.
They could be great next
Some
year.
say that entertainment's better than the NFL.
Yeah.
That Wednesday night football is great.
You have no
Or
idea.
Thursday night, or whatever night they're on.
Tuesday night, I believe.
Yeah, oh yeah, Wednesday night action. That's the best. Tuesday and Wednesday, I think, yeah. But Dixon, go Pac-12 here.
Big 12.
Yeah, Big
Yeah.
12.
Big 12 is going to be Oklahoma State versus Texas. I'll just give mine really quick. Another conference don't really care about too much. I know more about Texas than Oklahoma State. Haven't really
Really?
watched one highlight of Oklahoma State. I've seen Texas has been all in the news because of the playoff rankings, blah, blah, blah. Should they get in? Should they not? I think some things got to play out in their favor to get in the playoff. They obviously have to win this game, and I'm going to take them to win this game. Connie?
Okay, you got the Longhorns. I'm going to second that. I'm going to go with the Longhorns because I actually also have them in the Final Four. So at this rate, my Final Four looks a little bit wild because I need some stuff to happen. But I think Washington beats Oregon, and then I think Texas is going to beat OK State in this one. I do like the Cowboys, and I think it's a lot of points. It's at 15.5 right now.
Who's the coach? Bundy or whatever?
Gundy. Mike Gundy.
Yeah, Mike Gundy.
I
I like the way that dude
Mike
looks.
Bundy.
I was thinking Ted Beatty.
He just looks like
Yeah.
a stud. I was thinking Ted Bunn.
Ted Beasy. I'm going with the Longhorns. Give me the Longhorns straight up. Oklahoma State probably to cover. I don't know if I'll play anything on that actually on the books, but give me Texas money line. Nan, who do you got?
I'm taking the alma mater of Matthew McConaughey. We're riding the Longhorns.
All right.
Yes.
Well done.
Good
Yeah,
find,
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Good find.
He was
Matt,
searching for a minute there. He was searching. That was
Good
straight
find.
back in the hippocampus.
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm riding Texas as well. 15.5 favorites. Kind of hard to bet against that. But I agree with Connie. I think the old fucking Oklahoma State might just fucking cover that. So I might sprinkle some money onto that.
Yeah, I like that.
They
I
got a
like that.
solid running back.
Now let's get into Mountain West. Yeah, both of them do. Texas runs the shit out of the ball, but they also have Quinn Ewers, who's great. So they're a good team. I think they make the CFP, like I said earlier.
Gordon is Oklahoma State's running back.
Yeah. Isn't his name
Ollie Gordon II.
Yeah.
What a name. What a name out of this guy. Ollie Gordon II. 0.
That's a
What
good
a
one.
beaut.
Good mix between Muhammad and Melvin.
I believe Boise State is favored 2.5, correct? Over UNLV?
Yes.
Which is weird because
Yeah.
7-5 v UNLV, who's 9-3. So that kind of
Yes,
almost makes me
weird.
want to run up on UNLV and take them.
Wait,
So,
what was UNLV's
yeah,
record?
I don't think 9-3.
What?
UNLV's 9-3.
Yep.
Boise State's 7-5, but they're 2.5 favorites. So I don't know if I really like that. Could go either way, but I think I'm going to ride UNLV here.
Ooh, you're going the Rebels. All right.
Yep.
I think it'll be a battle. Again, don't know much about these teams. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
cap. But I'm gonna go with the Broncos here. I'd flip a coin if I had one right now. I'd pick whatever one it tells me, but I'm gonna go with the Broncos here over the Rebels in a barn burner. This one's gonna go the distance.
What's the final score here,
I like
see?
Boise State though. Final score of the Mountain West Championship is going to be 31-30 Boise State.
Yeah,
31-30. 31-30 Boise State.
I wonder what the
31-30
over-under
Boise
set at
State.
right now.
58.5.
Oh, boy. If it's 61, 58.5.
Over.
58.5. Give me the over. Last second field goal by the boys in blue. Broncos. Nan, who do you got?
Love
They could just do
Boise
it.
State. I don't know. Their color. This is a color. Like to me, like I know nothing about them. I'm just gonna pick whoever colors I like better. And I like Boise State. I like their field.
It's a good color game. It's a good color game.
I hate their
game.
field. I hate their field. It's terrible. All blue. It's just ugly as shit.
I kind of like it too. It's a good color game.
Color game. Give me the blue guys.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
All right.
Give me the blue guys.
Not the Broncos.
That was looking like a truly uneducated Mountain West man.
I don't even know the records. So
yeah,
I told you.
Tough one.
I'm right there with you. I'm gonna go with Boise State. This is a color victory for me. UNLV. I watched them play Michigan. They look like absolute shit. Boise State minus 2.5. They'll probably win by about 14.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Good pick. So we're all, or no, eggs on ULV.
Yeah, I got
all right, here we go. Maybe the best game of the week, I'd say. I'd go Oregon Washington's probably the best one, but after that, definitely
Louisville, Florida State.
Definitely. Yeah, that's a good one too. There's a lot of good ones. It's going to be a sick weekend, but this one is going to be Alabama against Georgia in Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'll start it off. I'm gonna go with the dogs. Give me the dogs. It's gonna be weird seeing Bama in a non-CFP bowl, but I think they will be there. And I think Georgia's playing better than anybody in the country right now. Them and Michigan, I think, are without a doubt the best two teams in the country. The line's at 6 here, 5.5 maybe.
Yeah, it's 5.5 right now, Georgia.
I don't know about the cover, but we're doing straight up. So give me the dogs. They're going to take the 1 seed, and they'll probably have a bit of trouble because of Saban's such a good coach. But I think it's going to be a game. Give me the dogs in the end. They do it. Ninner, what do you got?
I don't like both these teams. Like, I'm a Florida guy.
Mm-hmm.
I would much rather, because of their divisions, see Alabama win because Georgia's in Florida's division and the SEC. So I think there would be some crazy shit happen if Oregon wins and Alabama wins. There'd be some crazy rankings in this college football. So I want that to happen. So I'm taking Alabama.
There's some weird shit that could happen for sure.
So you taking the tide?
Yes,
all right,
the tide.
I like it.
It's Alabama. Like, it's always going to be a tough game against them.
It is Alabama.
No doubt.
It's not the same Alabama. Leading me into my pick, Alabama's overrated. They got whooped up on by Texas. Texas played like shit the last remainder of how many weeks left. Give me Georgia. And I think they're going to mercy them in the second half. I think Alabama might keep it close in the first half, and then it's going to be a 2-touchdown game in the second.
Ooh, okay. Interesting pick. Pick.
Yes.
I was going with the dogs. Dixon, what do you got?
Alabama is about to shake up college football with this win. They really are. It's going to be so tough for the committee to decide.
If that happens, it's going to be a big shakeup.
Yeah, to decide who they want in that 4th spot. I think, a lot rides on that Oregon-Washington game, but this Bama-Georgia game is going to decide a lot of different outcomes for the rest of these teams that are sitting in like the 5, 6, maybe 7 spot with Texas. But I think Bama's going to do this thing. I don't know why. And I was really hoping Nick wouldn't say the same thing as me. But I cannot change what I predicted our CFP to be at the end of the season. I have Bama in my top 4. So I have to play along with it. They're going to get it done.
All right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Ninner, you got the SMU Tulane game.
Again, I don't know a single thing about these two teams. Tulane's actually not bad. SMU, I feel like, is in the...
They're ranked 22nd in the country.
They're solid.
SMU, I feel like, is always in the championship. But I'm not taking SMU. I'm going to take Tulane. I'm going to ride the boys.
Hell no.
I'm going to ride the boys. So let's give me that.
You want to see something crazy? I just looked up on ESPN. Matchup predictor. SMU, 72.5% chance to win.
Really?
Yeah, which is wild to me
Okay.
because Tulane's been playing pretty good all year, and they've got a couple decent wins.
Yeah, Egg, are you going Tulane then?
He's taking SMU.
Dude, that predictor right there just freaking shook me up. I was riding Tulane the entire time.
No, it's because I said it.
Yeah, but you can't go solely off the ESPN predictor.
No,
They
but
don't even
I
know.
use it a lot, and when
And
it's
fuck
that
ESPN
bad,
anyway.
it's a little bit scary. But I'm gonna stick with my gut. Originally, I thought Tulane.
Yes. Come ride, Egg.
So give me the freaking wave.
Ride.
Let's go
Green
Tulane.
wave.
Let's get the wave going. Come on.
Fighting wave. Dixon, what do you got here?
Green wave. I don't give a fuck about either team.
Good pick.
All right.
The slight,
Okay,
I don't
I'm-
give a fuck about either team at the end there is unreal.
I'm going different then. I'm going SMU. Good call on we don't know shit about these teams because that's correct. Tulane's solid. I mean, they made a New Year's Six Bowl last year.
Yeah.
But SMU scores a ton of points. I love points. Offense wins championships. Kind of why I picked Washington to win it all. But I looked it up. These boys from Southern Methodist, not Southern Miss, Southern Methodist, average 41.8 points a game, which is absurd.
Jesus.
So maybe the over and SMU
over
to
there.
win.
What's the over even set at?
I like
47
let's
and a
see.
half.
47 and a half.
Oh, yeah, that's stupid.
47 and a half. So
That's going to be
Give me-
like
just give me a-
44-41 type game, I'm thinking.
yeah, possibly. Give me SMU straight up. Dixon, you want to do Big Ten or you want to do ACC?
I'm gonna do Big Ten.
Give the big guy the Big Ten.
Yeah, let him get his boys there.
Save it for
Yes.
last then, eh? Ag, you want to do ACC
I'll
right
do
now?
ACC. Yeah, I'll do the ACC championship, Florida State, Louisville. I think everyone is hating on Florida State so hard without Jordan Travis right now. And people are, this is like the
Yep.
number one upset alert of the fucking weekend. Everyone's betting Louisville, smashing Louisville, putting everything they got on it. Fuck that. Throw it on Florida State. Give me the fucking Seminoles to win that goddamn game, and they're going to make their bid to the Final Four there.
Yeah. It's
I love it.
very similar.
honestly
Yeah,
love it.
I think Florida State's getting extremely disrespected here too. They're only 1.5 favorites, but
I mean, they don't have a
my
quarterback,
prediction wouldn't. Yeah, but they beat Florida last week. That was a tight game, but they ended up covering. See, I agree with you, Ag, there because everybody's like Louisville definitely ride the cards, but
Everyone and their
my
mother's betting
prediction.
Louisville.
Exactly. My prediction last week wouldn't be correct, though, if Florida State won. So I'm going to go Louisville. I am going to go Louisville straight up.
All right.
I think it's probably going to be a close game, honestly.
Yeah, I think it probably
Louisville
will be
coming
too.
off that loss last week
That
to
was a terrible
Kentucky.
loss.
I think helps their case. So give me Louisville here. Dixon, what do you got?
This is a tough one, and I just realized that I think most of the important picks that I took, maybe besides the Texas game, kind of open up the route for Ohio State to make the playoff. I think if Oregon wins, if Alabama wins,
Don't even say that. I would hate that.
if Louisville wins, it's going to be a problem. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of mental backup, and I'm going to take Florida State because if they win, they're in, and that does take up a spot, and that
Okay.
kind of fucks with my actual prediction for the Final Four. Yeah, I don't know. That 1.5 point spread is just scary. Louisville has really only beat Notre Dame. They haven't really played a ton of great teams, so I'm just gonna go with Florida State getting this
Dude,
done in
they
a
have
good win, though.
so many
fashion.
games that are close.
In ugly fashion. Florida State's
Listen to
gonna get it
this
done.
real quick, Dixon. They beat Georgia
Okay.
Tech by 5. They beat NC State by 3. They beat Notre Dame by 13. Their only really relevant win. Then they beat Virginia by 7, beat Miami by 7. Like those are some
Yeah.
close ass matchups with some shit teams. For being
Yes,
11th in the
lot of
nation,
good
right
ball
now, 10th in the
games.
nation.
A lot of mediocre teams.
Yeah.
Nin, you picked this one
Nope.
yet or no?
Fuck Florida State. They beat my Gators, but they're going to win this week. Louisville is pathetic. The
Let's
last
go.
time I ever bet my life last week, I put Louisville money line. They fucking lose to Kentucky. They killed
Yeah.
my bet. So fuck
Yeah.
Louisville this week,
Yep.
and Florida State's going to do it.
Let's go Seminoles, ride Seminoles. Danny Allen's loving this right now.
Did they destroy your
Big Seminoles fan.
19-leg parlay? $1
True,
to
true.
$1,000?
Shout out Al.
No, it was like a 4-legger.
What'd you have on that one? 5?
$5
Only
to win
four-legger.
$650.
That's
I had
shallow for you,
Ten
Nin.
on it.
Ooh.
It was like
Dixon,
literally
Big Tanner.
just like matchups.
Yeah, run us into that. Big Tanner.
All right. For me, just because I'm a fan, this is the biggest game of the week for me. We got the Michigan Wolverines against the scrappy, fighting, somehow 10-2 Iowa Hawkeyes. Averaging, what, 7.5
yes.
points a game? So we'll
2.5.
have to
What's the
we'll have to
spread?
see
Just
how
over
that
a safety
defense
a
shows
game.
up for Iowa. Yeah, there we go. Obviously, it's going to be Michigan money line, Michigan minus 23.5 or whatever it's at right now.
It's at
Give us
10
a
and a
score.
half.
Give us a score.
Let's okay.
Oh, no, it's 2022.
Score.
my
I'm gonna
bad.
say.
Didn't it start at 28?
I'm gonna say.
I clicked.
Or am I tweaking?
No, I looked it up.
I think
and it was.
I think you're
It just
I think you're
then
tripping,
said
Ag.
2022, and I was like, "What?"
I thought it was
Yes,
28.
exactly. The line is 20. Line's 22 and at 22 on the number. But Dixon, give us
Why is it
a
not
score
showing?
projection because we're all going to pick Michigan. That's not going to be a question.
Okay,
But
so
let's do score predictions for this
Yep.
one. Dixon, what do you think?
So what I think, I think Michigan's gonna win, probably 31-14, maybe 31-10. I'd say Iowa gets 2 scores because Michigan's gonna pull out some of their starters early to try and save them once they have control of the game, especially the defense. I know they want their defense healthy going into the playoff. So if they have control of this game, I think Iowa probably scores 2 garbage time touchdowns or maybe a touchdown and a field goal. I think they score a field goal early in the game, and then they'll get maybe a touchdown
I think so.
in the last 8
I like
minutes
that.
of the game or something. So
Dude,
31.
was
say
the score
31.
not like 48-0 last year?
31-10. No, the Big Ten championship last year was Michigan-Purdue.
No, who they
You're
the
referencing
year
that game.
before? The year
Iowa,
before they played Iowa.
41.
It was a
Yes,
dick kicking.
yes, they murdered them that
Yeah.
year. Dixon, so you're going 31-10. That's a lot of points. Iowa's under City, so I'm going Michigan obviously to win. But my score projection for this game is going to be the Wolverines 20-3. Iowa can't score shit. Michigan is going to – I mean, they have a great defense. Obviously, they're ranked in 10-2 for some reason, and it's solely because of their defense. So I think Michigan not really struggles to get points because they're unreal, but I think they may slow down in the second half with scoring. Give me 20-3 Michigan over Iowa. Iowa covers the points and the under hits, but Michigan wins. Nanner, what do you think?
I think Michigan is just going to win.
Line just went to 21.5.
They're going to cover 21 and a half. And honest to God, I want to hit the under on this. 34 and a half.
Oh, Nin. Me too.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like,
But you know what
that's not
scares
even like
me
a
is
bold
Michigan
call.
could go up 35-0 in the first quarter.
They could, but Iowa's defense is sick. So
Iowa's defense is sick against Minnesota
I-
and
I
The
like
Indiana.
the
over-under
too.
was around
Against who, though?
I don't
Wisconsin.
really like the over-under, actually, but Michigan's going to win in dominant fashion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Iowa
Yeah,
gets
I
in
like
dog
Michigan,
fights against
um,
Nebraska. Iowa scores more with their defense than their offense. They haven't even played a team like Michigan yet. Who knows how good
Correct.
their defense really is?
There you go.
Correct.
Yep, I concur with that. Give me Michigan. I like I like Michigan to cover as well. I like Michigan just to go blazing in the first half and go up like 30-3, and then they're gonna pull kind of some people, pull their defense, and then Iowa's gonna get some shit scores. Michigan might get a couple in the second, and I love the over. Honestly, everybody's loving the under because it's Iowa,
like
such
it.
sick defense. Everybody is saying how every game this year should be taking the under with Iowa playing. I think that leads me to take the over. So give me the over 34 and a half. Michigan's going to win 38-10. 38-13.
38-10. Okay, so you're going well over.
Yeah.
Dixon's going well over. We're all on Michigan. Okay, those are the picks, boys. We're going to post those today, or we're not going to put a timestamp on it, but you'll see them. And this leads us into the trip we told you we were going to get in, get out.
Is this the last season episode?
No,
Correct.
Have I secured a W?
Oh, shit.
You already did.
You should let us get a chance to get first here. A 30-point question.
It's not going to be a 30-pointer. It's not going to be a 30-bagger, but it's going to be
first answer either.
one of them. The first.
Probably doesn't have like one of those like name these things, and then there's like 30 fucking things type.
Yeah, I could have, definitely. I could have, but I'm not doing that tonight. This one, Dixon, is unfortunately going to be first one to answer, okay? So you're kind of toast with the Wi-Fi connection you got, but just stay with us. And the standings go, Nin, congratulatories to you. You took gold. But silver is still up for grabs. Dixon's in second with 84, 1 point ahead of Egg.
What an abysmal showing by me and Dixon here. We should quit.
Yeah. It looks pathetic because you're about 20 points behind Nin. Yep. 20 plus, actually. Nin's at 105.
So you're really about to
you
screw
boys
over
are
my
well
second place
behind.
lead by making us do a first answer when you know I have shitty Wi-Fi.
Oh,
That's terrible.
God. We've done
Dixon,
it
we
an
do this-
entire
An
year.
entire
We
year.
do it every week.
I'd probably be like 20 ahead of
We do it
Egg
every
right now
week.
if I had good Wi-Fi.
We do it every week.
Right.
Cap. Here's the question, okay? Here's the question. First to answer.
What's the topic? Can I ask that?
Random.
Random menu?
Random.
Okay.
Random. We're going to go random and then one sports. Here's the question. First to answer, and there's 2 points on the board. So, let me finish the question so you hear the whole thing. Here it is. What is the most expensive property on a standard Monopoly board? Don't answer yet. How
Boardwalk
much does it
400.
cost?
Dude, Nick fucking plays this game all the goddamn time, Connie. What are you doing?
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Boardwalk 400 is
I
correct.
need to secure second
I
place.
don't know. Dixon, did you have any idea about that at all?
No idea.
Because I had zero.
Yeah, no chance.
Yeah, okay.
Nin was so hot on
We
that.
played Monopoly.
Him and G-Paul play that 85 times a week.
Connie's played.
Yeah, Nin was all over that. I've played it. I think.
Played it once and
I would have had no clue though. I would have had no clue. All right, here we go. Here's the second trivia question. You guys all get a guess, and it's not first to answer, Dixon. All right, so you guys all get a guess. We'll go around the horn in order of Nin, then Dixon, then Egg, because Dixon's still in second. Okay, 1 point on the board. This would be a tie for second if Egg gets it right. Dixon gets it incorrect. Nin is swimming in first place, and he could probably not answer for another 8 episodes. But here we go. Here's the question. Here we go.
Wait, who answers first?
Which school? Nin.
Okay.
Nin does. Nin and then Dixon and then Egg. Which school has the most conference championships of all time? College football. Nin, your answer. Whenever you're ready, I'll go like 13 more seconds.
Tough. I'm gonna go USC.
Okay. Dixon.
Michigan.
Okay. E.
It's between two. Give me Bama.
Bam. Okay, 0 for 3 there, fellas.
Is it Georgia?
The correct... No.
Who is it?
The correct answer is Oklahoma.
Nice.
Oklahoma. They
Oklahoma.
haven't been good since fucking Hurts.
With Fitty. I know. They must have taken advantage of the poor Big 12. But
Is Michigan up
yeah,
there?
go.
Oklahoma. It's got the most conference championships. Oh, hey, here's a good question. Well, doesn't count, and I'll give you the answer right away. Second most conference championships is a Big Ten team, not Ohio
Nebraska.
State or Michigan.
Wisconsin.
Nebraska.
Damn.
Correct.
What?
Nebraska.
They were great. Like
That's
Nuts,
Well,
right?
they were
60s to,
amazing.
Like 2000.
Yeah. Back in the old
Yeah,
days.
they were unreal in the 90s. They had like
Before they
won
knew what a
every year.
kneecap was.
But, yes, correct. That's it. Somebody else close us out, and then we're good. Unreal timing here, Dixon, right?
Dixon, go ahead and
7:37?
close us out here, big guy.
That is a wrap on our final episode in our first year of doing this podcast. I think we've had a lot of great content. We're gonna have an anniversary coming up next week, I believe it is. So stay tuned for that. Let us know in the comments what you think these conference championships are gonna play out like. I'm not sure if this is coming out before or after, but give us a reaction if it comes out after. Either way, like, comment, subscribe. We need you on every single platform. We need
Let's
you
clap it
guys.
up real quick on the last episode of the year.
Why not?
Yep. A little bit of commitment there.
Yeah.
We like that.
What did Egg
No
say?
doubt, boys.
You know, fun fact: most podcasts only last 6 weeks.
7 episodes.
Yeah, it's like Dixon.
7 episodes. And we
Yes.
smashed that.
Yes. Yes. We're at about 45.
Egg was selling
So well
the
done there.
fucking podcast 7 weeks in.
All right, fellas, that's a wrap. See you boys next week.
Repertoire, Pinot Gris.